Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel, and I'm having a rest day today, so I thought I'll just open up on the plot and I'll just check in on my broad beans and my garlic to see how they're doing. And the broad beans are pretty good. I'm quite pleased with them. There's certainly plenty of beans on there, although they're all towards the bottom of the stem. So they're putting a lot of growth in the last month without any flowers, which is a bit disappointing, but there's still plenty on there. We harvest all of our broad beans in June so that we can replant the bed with the winter cabbages, winter cauliflowers, purple sprouting broccoli and the like in July. So, you know, it's pretty key that those plants grow at the right rate, and we harvest them en masse and we freeze everything. So that's a good thing about broad beans. They freeze really well. They're one of the very few things that we actually do freeze. And as I said, it's mainly so we can get that bed cleared and replanted as quickly as possible. So the garlic, I would be a little bit worried about it because it's just been so dry. Basically, we've had no rain, I don't know, for about 8 weeks now, something like that. And it was just pushing itself out of the ground. The ground was just so parched and it was so hard that as the roots were growing, they just couldn't get sunk down into the ground. And yeah, they were just pushing themselves out. So I gave it a good water for a few days, and then it's fine now. The roots are deep down in the ground, and it's doing really well. But anyway, so I pulled three or four out to use as green garlic just to check on the size of them. And I wouldn't say they're massive at the moment, but then they have got, you know, at least 4 weeks. We really like to take them out again at the end of June so that we can plant our beetroot. But there's no sign of clove formation yet, and I know that does happen in the last few weeks. But yeah, I'm sort of slightly nervous that they're not quite well on enough to be picking them right at the end of June. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my beetroot maybe 2 weeks later. It's a bit, or half of it perhaps 2 weeks later, just so that I can leave the garlic in the ground those extra 2 weeks. Yeah, it would be a real shame to harvest the whole lot and then find that some of it was still too immature. But we really can't afford to leave it too long because then we've got to get the beetroot in. So it is a kind of chicken and egg situation. So maybe half and half is what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'd say I'm reasonably pleased, slightly nervous about the garlic, but I'm pretty sure that we've had definitely 50 days under 10 degrees centigrade over winter, so it should have been cold enough for cloves to form. It's just a waiting game basically. So yeah, with that I think I'll draw us to a close. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.